of severe storms, so now is the vital time to be prepared for whatever Mother Nature may bring. Let's welcome in Josh Miller, president of Rainbow Restoration, a neighborly company to help us safeguard our property and loved ones. Josh, can you please share some essential steps home and business owners should take to prepare their properties for severe weather events like heavy rainstorms and hurricanes?
Yeah, so we want to think about what are the different types of weather that we need to be prepared for. During the summer storm season, really there's two types of primary damage that we think about, and that is tornado damage or severe storms, thunderstorms, and the other one is hurricane damage. And so really, as we look at that, we would want to say what type of damage might I face from this storm, and then what I need to do to minimize it. So think about tornadoes as walking around the perimeter of our property, making sure that any exterior outdoor furniture is tied down or preferably put inside. And then we make sure that anything else that could be blown out by the storm, we tie that down or secure it to avoid damage to our house or especially to other individuals. For a hurricane, usually they give us a little bit more time to prepare, and so we want to make sure that we look at what type of damage could be had. Are we going to ride the storm out in place, or are we going to evacuate? And if we evacuate, what does that look like to leave our home or business behind? How can we protect it as best as possible?
And what would you say are the most common mistakes people make when preparing their homes for extreme weather, and how can they avoid them?
Yeah, so the most common mistake that people make is not really to be prepared, they think, hey, this isn't going to happen to me, and so they don't have a preparation plan. So the first thing is to establish a communication and an emergency preparedness plan for all of our friends and family members that either live with us immediately in the home or live around us in the area. So the number one thing is what is our emergency plan? How are we going to execute that? And then part of that emergency plan really should be what is the communication plan we're going to have afterwards to let people know that we're okay and that we're accounted for. The next thing after that that we want to look at is we want to look at what does our insurance policy cover? And so when we think about what our insurance policy covers, we know that at renewal time every year, whether we have a homeowner's policy or a renter's policy, we might look at, hey, how much do I have to pay? And then we set that aside, hoping that we never have to use it. But I would encourage your viewers to look at that and understand, ask questions as to does this cover all of the different damage that may be incurred or that we could experience in the area that we live.
And where can we go for more?
Yep, so our website is rainbowrestores.com. On there you can find all kinds of information, helpful tips about storm damage, as well as we have a local office locator. And if you type in your zip code, you'll find the closest Rainbow office, and they are happy to reach out and help any of your viewers with anything that they need around storm damage during the summer storm season.
Thanks so much.